Well, hello there, YouTube, and welcome to Sunday the 28th of March. It's about 10:30, and around noon, the rain is going to change from like 12% that it is right now. Actually, looking against the darkness of them trees, I think I see a mist now. It's going to jump from around 15% chance of rain to like 60 plus and just ramp up. So the morning rain turned to nicer weather in the afternoon has flopped. It never rained overnight, which it was supposed to, so everything just got moved forward. So let's take the Royal Enfield Himalayan for a rip. I see a little woman hiding out there. Ah, dang. I was going to take the iron today, but with this, yeah, we'll take something more suitable. Look, she's not even coming off the porch. All right, let's have a good time. Go play on the Himy. I think we can just go ahead and at this point call this a rain ride. This ain't no sprinkles. Yeah, it looks very wet out here. Look at the rain kicking up off the freeway. It's just a dumper out here. Why am I the only guy without my windshield wipers on? I don't get it. There's the old cowlets in the rain. Should be brave enough to swing over there in the opposite lane. Look at that boy down there. He's even got himself a little campfire going down. We were just on the other side yesterday. I think I cut that out of the film because it was boring when I was down there. But I did drive through there, look down the ramp. So these Ceat tires don't seem to do anything weird on the wet road. I really don't notice a difference between these and the Pirellis. Very similar tires though, almost identical, front and rear. You gotta look close to see just very small design differences differences between the two. And that weird how long it took for this bridge to get built. Then last year, you know, it was supposed to be done by August, but as you guys know, the world got an unwelcome surprise. That kind of slowed things up as it did everything else. What was that, an oil spot I just seen on the road? That's what you never want to see. One thing you want to never see and never smell: diesel. Man, that is some of the slipperiest stuff on the road. It is crazy, absolutely crazy. Oh, I did. I'd say I just hit my bags. Forgot them things were even on there. That's pretty sad that got all busted up like that, isn't it? Look at this, you stand still and it doesn't seem like it's doing anything out here. And of all bags to whack against that, it's the aluminum colored ones, or just the raw bag. Oh, look how beautiful that is. Look now, because you won't see it open looking like that for very long. Oh yeah. Look, I just hit the other bag. Good thing it's lining up. The ribs in this thing is lining up perfectly with them little plastic pieces. That's pretty crazy. I'm used to doing the same thing on that bridge. I guess I think about it with the BMW, but you know, you got cylinder and engine guards that hang out to the side, so you can only get so close anyway. This thing you can get like up close and personal. At least it's not raining at the moment. Very, very, very like almost fog mist out here. What do you think of that, Himalayan? Oh, what got you some northwest rain? She's going, dang it. I was all comfortable and dry in the shop. You had to take me out in this stuff. You know, even though I wouldn't normally leave in something like this, I can guarantee if I looked outside and looked like this, I don't care what I have in there in the stable to ride, I ain't going out in this. But you know, once you're out here and you're in it, it just becomes a part of this day's ride. Although I hit the rain, well, it's kind of a mist, so fast when I took off, I had every opportunity to just turn around. But you know what's funny is when I turn this camera on, you're now with me. And Kelly will say, so why don't you just turn around? I said, well, I was recording. He goes, before I go on, look, they painted that building. That's kind of cool. Huh. But Kelly said, it's your video, it's your camera. Just turn it off. They'll never know you recorded it. And he said, and I stop and think for a second. I go, you know, you have a point. But seriously, once I turn this thing on, you and I have agreed to go for a ride, even though you're not going to see this until tomorrow. We've agreed to do something together. You don't know you've agreed, but you have. So, I don't know. I can't turn it off. I got to make something out of it. I already started something. I don't want to disappoint you. But she goes, they'll never know. And I go, yeah, but I don't like to think that way. I don't like tricking people. And to me, I feel like I'm tricking you, even though literally you would never know. You ought to see me like when I go for a whole ride and realize the mic wasn't plugged in or something. I'm just devastated. I feel like going, dude, I'm so sorry. Oh, we didn't. I didn't pay attention to that light down there. I just remembered there's a northbound train coming. I think we're going to forego it today, though. We'll go this way this time. I'm going to the same place, but I'm just going to do it a little differently. How about that? Well, they got curtains up. They must be doing something special in there, having to hide it. It's a top secret project. They've, I remember with the handguards, you do the little from the bar wave. People don't see you. But there's been like custom Harleys and cars and trucks and all kinds of stuff in there. I don't know if the same guy still owns it. I don't think it really even has a name on it. I don't think it ever has. It's just been there. Probably some car collector that just owns that building and comes up with projects every once in a while. Oh yeah. Yeah, come on, wind. That wind is coming across my helmet just right that it's not clearing itself. It's fogging like I'm sitting still at a light with my face shield down. I hate when that happens. That looks weird. It's just totally silhouetted. Everything looks black on there at Gaspador Park. It's pretty cool, huh? The wind kind of tugged me there. The wind says, I would like to steer your motorcycle that way. Do you have any objections? Why, yes. Yes, I do. What's with the gravel everywhere? I know, where was I at just a while ago? And there's gravel that wasn't there. It's like they came through and swept, which I appreciate, but you kind of swept it in the road, it seems like at some point. Oh, the compression breaking on these things. That old rock down there all covered in moss. I smell it's always a cool smell, the smell of burnt rainwater off your engine. You know how it kind of steams because it's wet, your exhaust and everything else. That's a cool smell. It still has a new smell to it. That was fun goofing around on that old slim out there in that dirt. She just tractors right along. That was fun. And of course I couldn't wait to see the footage. Just being silly. And of course the GoPro just makes it look like I'm all but on flat ground. If you were to walk through there, you'd go, dude, I had no idea. I hate that. I'm like, wow, that was pretty steep. Get home, look at the footage. Yeah, looked like I was riding over a bump in the backyard. I'll have to go out there with a hand camera and like in linear mode, something that gives you a nice flat profile, and go, this is where I took that thing. You'd probably be shocked. Or think I need my head examined, which that could be a thing too. Whoa! Wasn't I out of half a tank when I left? I think we'll have to put the first tank of gas in this thing. I'm still riding off the gas that the Pro Caliber Bent store put in it. That was nice. Unload that thing out of the truck and had a full tank of gas. It's like, thank you, Pro Caliber. You all but gave me this thing at an employee cost. You put forth an undue expense. They don't make any profit off of us. Although certain bikes, they think it's hot. They will, you don't exactly get an employee cost. Sometimes you get whatever they're asking for it. Sometimes things come through and they're hot. And, you know, we are a for-profit business. Although most customers don't believe we should make any profit on anything we sell. That always cracks me up. But dude, you're gonna make $200 profit on this thing. I'm not paying that. Like, what? Did I miss the shingle outside that says, you know, Pro Caliber non-profit motorcycle sales? How do you think we pay for the building, and how does the salesman, how does he make a paycheck? They get a commission. You know, you'd be surprised when there is profit, how little of it actually ends up in the business. And a lot of times it don't. It's a negative. Ooh, look at this. Somebody else out here riding. How about that? Nice. Out there squirting around on a sporty sport bike. I've got 4% battery on this thing. So I'm going to say goodbye right here. I'm not going to pull all my junk out here in the cold and the wet. Well, I did get that thing dirty. So anyway, this thing's going to conk out. So I will talk to you guys up at the house. Thank you guys very much for coming along for a ride on the Himalayan. Yeah, it looks like it's just got road grime on it. Heck yeah. My battery is now flashing at me. Flashing red. Alright. Thank you guys very much for coming along for the rip. Made it home safe and sound. Sorry about the wind. Try to cut some of it. So I'm going to give her a quick bath out here while it's still wet. Still wet and warm. Just let it sit there and idle while you spray it down. Won't hurt a thing. Well, them bags come off of there nice and easy. That's real nice. Alright, give her a quick little bathing. It's amazing how well and easy they clean when you do them when they're still wet. I think it's all baked on. I didn't take any scrubbing anywhere. Very nice. But she's all like new again in her young age. What an epic motorcycle. I just get the rain to stop long enough that I don't get it wet. I'm trying to get it back in the shop. It's been a couple hours now. This has been sitting out here waiting for the rain to stop. It's raining so hard it's coming sideways through. And look, it's misting and getting the bike wet. Just rolling around out of there and heading in the shop is going to get this thing soaking wet. So, guess I'm just going to have to do it. Danny, come here, buddy. Do you hear Leo barking out there? You're my good boy. How did you get all the way from the house door? You must have been hiding underneath your tree out there. How did you get out there without getting wet? It's pouring down rain. You wouldn't believe how wet that thing got just rolling around the corner and coming in here. But I got her dried off again. Threw the bags on. Double checking, making sure that it was just the little plastic corners riding against that bridge railing. That's all it was. Both sides. Did it to both sides. So that's good to know next time I drive up there. This thing's so skinny, you're just not expecting any width to it, you know. Danny says, I could have told you about that. I would have warned you if I was out there riding with you. Huh. He's my buddy more than ever now. Is it just you and I, Danny? Did we lose a member? That was actually, Kelly goes, well, I know you got wet because I was watching the radar and I was watching where you were. She goes, oh man, he's out there getting wet. She goes, but did you have a fun ride? And I said, you know, oddly, it was fantastic. It was a fantastic rain ride. Danny says, let me go check this out. I need to go check on Leo. I hear him yelping out there. Well, hello there, YouTube. This is very unexpected. There was a wind. I was out there messing around in the garage. I thought it was going to suck the garage door off and blow the building over. Crazy. I mean, I literally thought like a tornado was out here. I come out to see what the heck's going on. And I went in. It was kind of a sunny patch like this, but you could see the rain was coming. And I come out and it was black. I was just busy doing what I was doing. Didn't realize that it got all dark looking out here. And then this.
I know it.
It's crazy.
Been a sunny rain day.
Of course, it had to be all kinds of nasty when I was on my ride.
Of course.
But, you know, that's old Murphy's Law. Did you guys ever catch that Murphy?
Now hold on to him, please.
Send him my way. I want to take a swing or two at that boy.
No kidding.
But anyway, thank you guys for coming along for another ride. I haven't looked at any of the footage. I hope the rainy ride was okay. I'm out there tinkering with the with my Himalayan. I'll explain to you what I'm doing. We'll do that tomorrow or whenever. We'll get back to that. I had an issue at the last part of the ride, and I'll explain it all.
Very good.
The old woman's got her doctor's appointment tomorrow, so we can get her all fixed up.
Yeah.
And then we'll just move on from there, one day at a time.
Yeah.
Day in the life. You knew that was coming, didn't you? All right.
All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. We really do appreciate it. We will talk to you tomorrow. Same smoke time, same smoke channel. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and you guys have an amazing Monday or Tuesday.
Heck yeah. See you guys in the morning.
See you then.
All right. Thanks now.
Bye.
Bye-bye.